My name is Mikey. I'm the founder of the 12-week AI Mastery course. My goal is to help 1 million people learn how to use AI agents before AI agents start using you. AI agents, and actually what they are, because so many people in my life personally, my friends and family, are constantly asking me, what the heck is an AI agent? Most importantly, is AI agents a scam? Because there's so much about it right now and it's kind of a generic term that no one really understands and knows. So I'm just going to be specifically talking about AI agents and how they work inside of N8N and really what you can utilize and do with them so that you kind of demystify them. Now, the problem with N8N, okay, is you can't actually use N8N to help grow a business in itself. N8N is great for one-off workflows to do very specific things. But if you watch any of these videos out here, and I need to go full screen on this, if you watch any of these videos out here and if you're learning N8N, you've seen these elaborate workflows and you've seen these crazy like different trees and different things coming off and so many different, oh wow, it looks so incredible and looks so great. The problem is I know after owning a business and running a business for 15 years that those workflows don't do diddly squat for the business. People that are making those workflows were probably computer programmers or IT people that have never been involved in entrepreneurship or business and are thinking that this is going to actually make them money or save them or save some business, when really it's just automating some little tiny task that I could do faster than the N8N automation. So when it comes to really using AI automation, it's not about trying to find a way to automate your whole life and automate everything, because we're not at that state yet in AI. We're rapidly developing, but we're not to the place to where I can just set an AI agent onto my computer and then it will just go do everything for me and make me money. We will get there. I don't. We'll get there very quick, and when we do, man, we're all screwed. So with this though, AI agents are really a way for you to have AI do something, but by itself, an agent can't do anything. So the basics of how an agent works is exactly what you're seeing here, and it's super important to understand. Okay, you have an AI agent which is attached to a chat model, and it could be OpenAI, it could be any large language model, any chat GPT type model that you want to use. You can attach it to there. Okay, so we'll put OpenAI because I already got that hooked up. And then so this is the kind of like your logic brain, your thinking brain. Okay, in a way, yes. And then there's memory here, which we have. This will just remember 5 types of things. There are other tools we can use that help us remember as well, like think and stuff like that. So what these are though is this is the way that the agent actually has power, is you have to give the agent power, and the only way it has power is by what you connect into the tools. So if I wanted to have this agent do something, it would be based off of the tools that are connected to it. Now, this is really, really important because this is where a lot of people get confused. The difference between a simple tool and an MCP is really major, okay? When you are looking at this tool right here, in order for the agent to do something, it has to have that individual call, that individual channel, that individual ability set as a tool. And that's really what MCP clients, in a way, MCP servers, MCP is trying to solve, is allowing us to be able to connect to an MCP server that then would have all of the tool capabilities of that API call. So for example, if we use Google Docs, just so you could see what the tool called options are, is you have your resource here, you have your operations, okay? You can do create, get, update, or a custom call. And then inside of each of those, you have different resources you can do inside of the operations. And so really, in order for me to have an AI agent create something or go get something or update something, I would need 3 different tools connected to this N8N node in order for it to actually be able to. So if I chatted it and I said, "Hey, go find this thing, open chat. Go find a doc uh, with the word Mikey," right? If I did that, it can't do anything right now because I didn't program it yet, but it would have to have all of those individual tools to be able to go find all of those things. So that's why MCP clients are super important in the whole AI agent space, is because we need the agents to be smarter by having access to all the capabilities that we're connecting it to. And this is really important when it comes to really anything having to do with AI agents, because you can't actually have it be smart unless you manually add all of those things. So when you're looking at any sort of g- workflow or anything online and it has all of these different tools attached to it and it looks like this really cool like web, that's why it's attached, is because it has to have each individual tool attached. And again, if you see a workflow and it's like has so many different agents inside of it, and it looks like this kind of thing, and you just got a bunch of these going on in here, and you're just like, whoa, what's going on in there? And this agent talks to this agent, and then you listen to the person talking about it, and they're like, yeah, and this one does this, and then when I chatted to do this, it does this, and it's like, dude, none of that makes any money, and none of that matters, and also, almost all of that I can do in about 5 minutes. So why do I need that automated? That's the point here, and we're getting so fast in the development stages that really these MCPs are coming around a lot longer and a lot quicker. So that's why I highly suggest just continuing to learn and continuing to develop in your processes. But really, AI agents are only as good as what you tell them to do. So inside the agent, you have a prompt. So this would be like, go and this would be a really in-depth prompt that you would write here, and it would be like, you're an agent that's a master storyteller and you're looking to write a story about blah 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 blah, right? And then you would have a system message that also, it's probably the system message, sorry, is more focused on giving it the personality and what type of system it is. And then the prompt is like, write a book about this type of thing or whatever that you're trying to get it to do. And then it will go and grab whatever tools that you have attached to it. So if the tools aren't attached and if they're not properly fitted in the API, the AI agent will not work. Okay. So that's the basics of AI agents. Now, there are a billion AI agent builder platforms out there. There's so many different new ones coming up every day. Okay. Everywhere you look, there's different ways of building AI agents. And see, what's the best no code AI agent? LangChain, Triax, there's so many different ones. And the thing is, okay, N8N is very simple and basic and allows you full customization. You don't have to pay for it. It can be free if you run it locally. So that's why this is always going to be one of the best ones out there. There isn't a better open source free option right now. And the if you run it locally, then you have unlimited executions, and that's kind of the reason why it's a big deal, is because the executions do end up getting pricey, especially if you're comparing it to like Zapier or anything like that, because there's a lot of ridiculous costs that go into it when it comes to having to have executions over executions, and that's really where it comes down to. So Zapier is easier to hook up to, but when it comes to really deep end customizations, N8N is going to be the best one to be able to do all that, because you can do so much, and it's has the capability of being free. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you for joining me in this video. Hopefully you learned something about AI agents and you got some clarity on what they are and how you can use them and demystify the process. And then also, I just don't want you to get confused about them out there when you're looking at other workflows and you're downloading other people's workflows to try to learn. Don't get confused and think that you can automate your whole business or automate it. You can automate one little task. You can automate some small things. but it's not about trying to use AI agents to run everything. It's about using AI agents to speed up things that are already working well to make them work better. Okay. Go over to my website, Mikey.ai, and you're going to get some free downloads of workflow templates that I've curated and many that I've made myself, me and my team are making for clients we're sharing with you. So you can download them and start dissecting them. That is the fastest way to learn AI automation, AI agents, and N8N is to just download workflows, start breaking them apart, start trying to figure it out, and go through the trial and error. And the sooner you do that, the quicker. And then you can be automating your way to billions. All right. So go check out my website, Mikey.ai, grab those free templates, and let me know in the comments if you would like any other things, any videos, anything else that you want to learn. Let me know. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you in the next video.